here. So your name is, I mean, the company's name comes up quite often whenever we talk about the, the Clean Ganga project. It's something which has been talked about recently with the BJP's win in Uttar Pradesh. We had some figures in terms of central government allocation towards it. The first time it was talked about was when the BJP took power at the center, but I think now it's expected to pick up real steam. Could you talk to us a little bit about what's really happening there? How are you involved, if in any way at all?
Yeah, thank you. I have been often on coming to your studios to discuss Namami Ganga over the last couple of years. Now, from the beginning until now, largely the focus has been around cleaning of the river, which is, and rightly so, I would say. Any development, real development, can be done only once you address the problems of getting the river clean and getting all the sewage and all the, unwanted material that is going into the river. That is still continues to be a major problem. So the focus has been on cleaning, and it will continue to be for some time, I would think. And I think the good thing in recent past is this is, I think, with the winning of the elections in Uttarakhand at the north or north of the river and the south of the river in UP, I think it would be beneficial for the government to take up and implement projects, I think, which was, somewhat of a hurdle earlier. That is what we were told. But as far as real development, where we would come in, that has to really start much later, I would think, because whatever small development or riverfront development projects that are coming up are too small and is not of great interest to us.
Right. So far, would you have any idea how much money actually has been spent on this in terms of cleaning on the river? Not riverfront development or anything, but actually cleaning, because that's where you said almost all of the focus has been so far, and rightly so. But how much money has actually been spent?
None of us have a clear idea about how much has been actually spent, because they have awarded contracts. You remember in the budget earlier, they had outlaid a plan of 20,000 crores over the next 5 years till 2020. And when I think a few months back there was a RTI application made, it appears that about 20% of that funds have been so far spent. Now, that would be the base to, that is the figure to go with, I would think, in the absence of any other information. But I think in recent years, I think in the recent few days itself, some projects have been taken up for award. So I think from the cleaning point of view, I think there is some commitment to go ahead in a more aggressive way. But still it remains to be seen whether 20,000 crores is going to be enough. It is certainly not going to be enough. It will be a few times more than that, in my opinion, to clean itself, the river. So it has to come in successive budgets over a very long period of time. That is as far as the cleaning is concerned. And as far as development, I think unless they take long stretches where like it has been done in Sabarmati, or it has been also done in Lucknow, in Gomti or some other places, I think where real development of the ghats, tourist facilities and all that are done, real interest from developers like us would come in only at that time. So that remains to be seen when it will be taken up and what is the agenda. We don't know.
Okay. Some statements coming in from the Tata Sons Council, so keep your eye out on that. Remember, it is that waiver petition which is moved by Cyrus Mistry, which is going to be heard or is being heard at the NCLT today. So those are some statements to just keep on your radar and are flashing on your screen at this point in time. Mr. Ramnath, that point is taken. Now, moving away from that, you also have a project that you're executing with regards to the Mumbai Metro. Can you tell us the status of it and whether there would be any sort of incremental wins?
We are participating in many other projects in the metro sector and also in marine and station buildings and other projects in and around metros. That remains a very significant business segment for us. And it is, I think the pipeline of tenders are fairly robust at this point in time. There are many other cities being planned. You might have read that even Madhya Pradesh today has advertised for appointment of engineers or consultants for their metro projects in Bhopal and one other city, I think. So I think the metro projects will continue to be developed in many other cities, tier 2, tier 3 cities in India. And as far as Mumbai Metro is concerned, the project as of now is proceeding very well. We are well within our own packages, well within the timelines that we have laid out for ourselves.
Right. Just very briefly, is there any movement on the Mumbai Trans Harbour link or ordering there? And are you a part of it?
Yes, we have qualified for all the 3 packages in Trans Harbour Link in consortium with other partners, because these are very large projects. And we intend to, I think the submission of tenders is sometime in April, middle, unless it gets extended. So, and we are well prepared to meet those tender submission dates.
Okay. All right, Mr. Ramnath, we're going to leave it on that.